So in previous class we know that the particles shows the wave nature, that is very practically with the two division experiment, division and Germer experiment, and particle diffraction, so double slit interference pattern. Now if a particle associated with waves, then how the waves of particle will travel, how they exist, the waves how they exist with the particle. Now we are going to see that one. So let us hear a term, new term is wave packet. So what's the wave packet? So when a wave is when a waves are associated with the particle, those waves will combine and will give the interference pattern. So in the interference pattern, at some places the waves are with maximum amplitude, at some places the waves are minimum amplitude. So where the maximum amplitude is there, we can assume that the particle is present in that maximum. The maxima of that amplitude can be called as wave packet. So in this wave packet we can assume the particle will be there in the wave packet. So what is the behavior of that wave packet? It means that what is the behavior of the particle. So here we can consider this, just if you observe this figure, here in this case the number of waves associated with the particle after interference, those waves looks like this, the combination of those waves looks like this. So in this delta x width, so delta x width and along the y direction, that is psi x direction, the amplitude. So within this psi x and delta x, the particle will exist in that packet, wave packet. So here assume, and after the dx, delta x, so there is also a wave, but the amplitude is very less. But where the amplitude is less, we cannot find the particle there. But where the amplitude is maximum, there is a more chances to find the particle in that wave packet. So here the delta x, so in between this place, in the delta x, we can find the particle. So this can be where we can find the particle, that can be treated as normalize of wave. So these waves can be denoted with the wave function. These waves can be denoted with the wave function. So here one more thing, Gaussian wave packet. So what is the Gaussian wave packet? From a minimum wave packet, which means that uncertainty product delta x and delta p is minimum. The distribution is symmetrical on either sides of the origin or reference point in a Gaussian wave packet. So here we know in general that the waves are symmetric. So if you take the stationary waves, so wherever you draw a line, vertical line, so that can be we treat as a symmetric wave. So in this case also the symmetric is there in the Gaussian wave packet. So that symmetric wave is called the Gaussian wave packet. So here also the wave packet is symmetric. So we consider at t is equals to 0, a free particle is described by a wave function psi x comma 0. At t is equals to 0, in general the wave equation psi of xt. So at t is equals to 0, the wave function of this one psi of x0. So psi of x0 is equals to 1 by 2 pi integral minus infinity to plus infinity k e power I kx dk. So where fx is equals fk is equals to a e power minus a square of k minus k naught whole square by 4. The Gaussian function centered at k is equals to k naught and a is the normalization constant. So A is the width of the wave packet. So from the normalization condition, so already we discussed about what is the normalization. So in that normalization condition, the particle should be exist within the region. So within the region, so how we are applying these equations? So within the region, the particle should be there from minus infinity to plus infinity. So from the normalization condition, integral minus infinity to plus infinity, fk mod fk square dk is equals to 1. So mod a square integral infinity to plus infinity e power minus a square of k minus k naught square by 2 dk is equals to 1. By using the change of variables, take y is equals to k minus k naught. By substituting y value in the equation, the above equation, we have mod a square integral minus infinity to plus infinity e power minus a square y square by 2 dy is equals to 1. So here dk is replaced by dy. So and a square, so here minus integral minus infinity to plus infinity e power minus a square by y square dy is equals to root 2 pi by a. So we got the final equation, a square multiplied by 2 pi by root 2 pi by a, that is equals to 1. So a is equals to a by root 2 pi whole power of 1 by 2, or a is equals to a square by root 2 pi whole power of 1 by 4. So that is not 2 pi. A is equals to a square by 2 pi whole power of 1 by 4 is right. So now fk is equals to fk. So a square by 2 pi whole power of 1 by 4 into a e power minus a square of k square minus k naught square by 4. Substituting these values in wave function, psi of xt is equals to 1 by 2 pi a square by 2 pi whole power of 1 by 4 integral minus infinity to plus infinity e power minus a square of k minus k naught whole square by 4 plus ikx dk. So the factor in the exponential can be written as, or after rearranging exponential terms we can write, just here you see in the box. So how we are simplifying this equation? So minus a square by 4 k minus k naught square plus ikx is equals to minus of a by 2 k minus k naught minus ix by a whole square minus x square by a square plus I k naught x. Let us consider some s is equals to a by 2 of k minus k naught minus ix by a. So ds is equals to a by 2 dk. So the above equation can be written as psi of x0 is equals to 1 by root 2 pi a square by 2 pi whole power of 1 by 4 integral minus infinity to plus infinity e power minus x square by a square e power I k naught x e power minus s square 2 ds by a, that is equals to 1 by root 2 pi a square by 2 pi whole power of 1 by 4 multiplied with 2 by a. So e power minus x square by a square e power I k naught x. So integral 0 to infinity, minus infinity to plus infinity e power minus s square ds. So psi of x comma 0 is equals to 2 by pi a square whole power of 1 by 4 e power minus x square by a square e power I k naught x. So integral minus infinity to plus infinity e power minus s square ds is equals to root pi and 1 by 2 pi a square by 2 pi whole power of 1 by 4 into 2 by a in root pi, that is equals to 2 by pi a square whole power of 1 by 4. So e power I k naught x is the phase of psi of x comma 0. Here in this term, just you imagine that the e power I k naught x is the phase of the psi wave function. In terms of sigma, substituting a square is equals to 2 sigma square and p naught is equals to h cut k naught in the above equation. So we can rewrite the equation of psi of x comma 0, that is 1 by pi sigma square whole power of 1 by 4 e power minus x square by 2 sigma square e power I p naught by h cut x, the probable density of the finding particle. So with this wave function psi of x comma 0, already we discussed about that within the region delta x and with the amplitude within that region the particle should be there. So what is the probability? So where we can find the particle within the wave packet? So that is the probability function. So probable density is denoted with px. So that px is equals to psi of x comma 0 mod square. So mod of x comma 0 square, that is equals to 1 by root pi sigma e power minus x square by sigma square. So where is the sigma width of the Gaussian profile? The probability of finding particle is maximum at the region is x is equals to 0. So it decreases exponentially for mod x is greater than a. The Gaussian profile is shown in figure. So according to this one, so where y it is x is equals to 0, the probability is maximum where x is equals to 0 means at the x is equals to 0 means we are localizing the particle. So we are localizing the particles means, so very simply when we press the wave packet, when we are pressing the both sides the wave packet, then delta x will getting minimum. So where the delta x is within the delta x region, there will be a particle. So when you are pressing the S1, the amplitude is increased. So where the amplitude is increased, already according to the de Broglie equation, where the amplitude, so here it is the lambda. So lambda is increased. So where delta x, where lambda is related to the momentum, according to the de Broglie wave equation, lambda is equals to h by p. So the uncertainty will become, it will goes to the maximum edge. So here in this case, when you are decreasing the delta x, it goes to the amplitude will goes to the maximum. It means that maximum means that delta p, there is no chance to find the delta p. So when it is infinite, right, when the lambda is infinite, delta momentum, there is no chance to calculate the momentum. So from the de Broglie wave equation, right. With this case, we can discuss about the uncertainty principle, Heisenberg uncertainty principle. Later we will discuss about that one. And here where the x is equals to 0, then there is a more probability, maximum probability is there to find the particle at x is equals to 0. So x is equals to 0 means there is no region in that particular point. At particular point the particle should be present. So if it is x is greater than a, the Gaussian profile shows that, so minus a and plus a, there is no chance to find the particle. Between the minus a and plus a only we are able to find the particle within the Gaussian distribution curve. So where of this is the wave function, right? So this is the probability where we can find the particle within the region. Now we will go to discuss about the spatial distribution of wave packet. So what is the spatial distribution of wave packet means? How the wave is distributed simply in the space, right? Here what is the space? So these waves are always associated with the particle, because we are talking about the waves which are generated or which are associated with the particle. In general, we know that a particle occupies at a minimum space. But when you consider the wave packet, it means the waves are associated with the particle, then there is a region. Because the wave packet occupies a region, not a particular one. So within that region, particle will be there. So a difference of small, slightly different frequencies or wavelengths are in some region of space. That means the particle spread over a region of small space, and the square of the wave function gives the probable density of finding of a particle at point x and time t. So in general, the wave function can be written as psi of xt is equals to e power I kx minus omega t, that is equals to e power I kx e power minus I omega t. Psi naught x is equals to into e power minus I omega kt. The time variation of wave function will lead to the phase variation, which gives the spatial distribution of the wave packet. So here where the time is, let us say assume that the wave, just you draw a wave, that is depends on the time. So where the time is changing, the direction of the wave or phase of the wave will also change. When the phase of the wave is changing with the according to the time, so obviously there is a change in the wave function which are associated with the particle. So here the time variation of wave function will lead to the phase variation. So when the phase variation is changes, spectral distribution of wave packet also changes. Spatial distribution of the wave packet is also changes. So what is how the spatial distribution of the wave packet? This can be shown in the figure. Just you observe this figure. So how the spatial distribution is changed with the time. Now localize the wave packet in time. So how we can localize it one? So just you see, let us take a wave function for a free particle with a definite momentum p, that is wave vector k. So psi of xt is equals to e power I kx minus omega t. So p is equals to h cut by k and e is equals to h cut omega. Just you see, p is equals to h cut. We know that h cut means h by 2 pi. K is equals to lambda by 2 pi. 2 pi by lambda, sorry. K is equals to 2 pi by lambda. H cut is equals to h by 2 pi. 2 pi will get cancelled. There h by lambda is present. So P is equals to h by lambda is nothing but the de Broglie wave equation. And E is equals to h cut omega is there. What is h cut? H by 2 pi. What is omega? 2 pi nu. 2 pi will get cancelled. E is equals to h nu will be there. So that here and P and E is nothing but the momentum and the energies. So here psi of xt is equals to e power I h cut px minus et. The above equation is not localized wave function, since the sum of probabilities equal to 1, where sigma p xt is equals to mod of psi xt whole square, that is equals to 1 everywhere. So here, because it is distributed at some space, so it is not a localized, so that we are calling this is not a localized wave function. So that if it is localized, then there must be a chance to find the particle within the spatial distribution of that wave packet. So this state which is localized means localization of a wave function or wave packet and normalized to a unity is given by the equation. So within the region that particle should be present, then only we can say that is normalized wave function. So in the normalized wave function, the particle should be there within the region, within the wave packet, the state. So that one is denoted with the equation integral minus infinity to plus infinity mod psi of xt square dx is equals to 1. This is the normalized wave equation. So where mod of psi xt whole square is equals to psi star xt into psi xt. So the what is the psi star? So this is a conjugate equation of psi xt. So psi xt is a wave function and psi star xt is a conjugate wave function. So the multiplication of these two will give the normalization factor, right? The wave packet represents the superposition of waves of slightly different frequencies. Mathematically, the superposition is represented by the Fourier transformation equations. So this time variation of wave function of planes wave propagating along the positive x-axis is given by psi of xt is equals to 1 by root 2 pi integral minus infinity to plus infinity ak e power ik x minus omega t dk. So where at t is equals to 0, the wave function psi of x comma 0 is equals to psi of x, where t is equals to 0, gives a wave packet with a localized in space and is that psi of x is equals to 1 by 2 pi integral 0 to minus infinity to plus infinity ak e power ikx dk. By using the Fourier transform, ak can be written as ak is equals to 1 by root 2 pi integral minus infinity to plus infinity psi x e power ikx dx. The normalization of psi x and ak are the same. The probabilities of both can be represented as integral minus infinity to plus infinity psi x whole square dx is equals to integral minus infinity to infinity mod psi x whole square dk. So where psi x is the wave packet which contains the definite momentum terms in ik e power ikx and the coefficient of the each term is ak. One of the example of the localized wave packet is Gaussian wave packet. So what is the Gaussian wave packet? Already we discussed about that one. So within the delta x region, right, the if you take with the particle should be present. So in that wave region, so if you draw a line for the waves of Gaussian distribution, so if you draw a line, that is a symmetric line at any place. So that is a Gaussian wave. Now we will discuss about the time evolution of wave packet. So how the wave, is there any chance to change the wave packet? Now we are going to see that. The solution of the time dependent Schrodinger equation gives the time development of wave packet. So how the wave packet is developing, that we are going to see this. So psi of xt is equals to 1 by 2 pi root 2 pi 1 by root 2 pi integral minus infinity to plus infinity ak e power ik x minus omega t dk. Let us consider that at t is equals to 0, wave particle is described by the wave function y x comma 0. We have to determine the time dependent of this psi of x comma 0 wave function. So psi of x comma 0 is a wave function that is equals to 1 by root 2 pi integral minus infinity to plus infinity ak e power ikx dk. So where ak is the amplitude of the wave function, using the inverse Fourier transforms we get x is equals to ak is equals to 1 by root 2 pi integral minus infinity to plus infinity psi of x comma 0 e power minus ikx dx. Since we are interested instruct in, since we are interested in wave packets, the superposition of wave of different frequencies leads to wave group or a wave packet which travels as a whole unit without change of shape. Consider that AK is maximum at k is equals to k naught, then AK is equals to G of k minus k naught is non-zero only in small range where delta k is equals to k minus k naught. Since k constant is small travels, so delta k, by using Taylor series, omega k can be expanded in terms of k minus k naught about k naught. So omega k is equals to omega k naught plus k minus k naught d omega of k by dk at k is equals to k naught plus k minus k naught whole square by factorial 2 plus d square d omega by dk square at k is equals to k naught. So like this, so on. To find the psi of xt, we have to substitute omega k value in the equation. After neglecting the higher order terms in equation 2.29, we get psi of xt is equals to 1 by root 2 pi integral minus infinity to infinity ak e power I kx minus omega naught t minus k naught into d omega k by dk at k is equals to k naught. Adding and subtracting e power I k naught x to the above equation, we get psi of xt is equals to 1 by root 2 pi integral minus infinity to plus infinity ak e power I k minus k naught x e power I k naught x minus omega naught t e power minus I k minus k naught d omega by dk of t into dk, which is equals to e power I k naught x minus omega naught t by root 2 pi integral minus infinity to plus infinity ak e power I k minus k naught into x minus d omega by dk of t at dk. Let us take k minus k naught is equals to s. So dk is equals to ds. We know that Vp is equals to omega naught by k naught. So omega naught is equals to Vp k naught, where Vp is the phase velocity and the group velocity Vg is equals to d omega by dk. Substituting Vp and Vg values in the above equation, psi of xt is equals to e power I k naught of x minus Vpt into 1 by root 2 pi integral minus infinity to plus infinity ak e power I omega x minus Vgt ds. So psi of xt is equals to e power I k naught of x minus Vpt g of xt. So where g of xt is equals to 1 by root 2 pi integral 0 to 2 integral minus infinity to plus infinity ak e power is x minus Vgt ds. So here the normalization factor at t, psi of xt square is equals to g of xt square. So equation from 2.33 and 2.35 represents a wave packet which travels with a group velocity Vg and an individual wave motion with phase velocity Vp under the envelope as shown in figure. So in this figure, just you assume that what is Vg and Vp. So Vp is the maximum. Already we seen that the phase velocity is maximum than the particle velocity. So whereas the if you consider the waves are, some waves are associated with the particle, and that is called, if you could, that is called group of waves. So the group of waves velocity is equals to the velocity of the particle. So here in this figure, just you assume that, so the number of waves are associated with it, and with that waves, the combination of waves will give the interference pattern. Within the interference pattern, at some places the maximum amplitude is there, at some places the minimum amplitude is there. So within the where the maximum amplitude is there we can find the probability is maximum to find the particle. So where the minimum amplitude, there is a very less chance to find the probability at minimum amplitude. So it means that the within the wave packet where the amplitude is maximum, there the particle spends more time within the wave packet. Where the amplitude is minimum, there the particle spends very less time at where the amplitude is minimum. So here where the maximum amplitude is there the particle velocity will decrease, linear velocity will decrease, right? Where the amplitude is minimum, there the particle linear velocity is maximum, right? So in this group, velocity is the velocity of the particle but not the phase velocity, since the probability of the finding of the particle around the peak is maximum than anywhere else. This suggests that the motion of a material particle can be described by the wave packet. Just today we discussed about the wave packet, wave function, normalization, right, and probability of to find the particle within the wave packet. So all this we discussed in this class. In the next class we will discuss about the uncertainty principle, the famous Heisenberg uncertainty principle. Thank you.